Today I was in extreme flow state. I'm talking about getting schoolwork done, scripting videos, clean diet, everything. And what I realized is I waste so much time. I waste so much time. Because if I truly wanted it, I could have it. And I could have it much, much quicker than I'd ever imagine. See, I feel like a lot of people overlook and overshoot of how much time it actually takes to do a task. Today, I did a lot of things that would usually take me weeks, take me days to complete, which I got done in less than 2 hours. Now I have days like these where I'm insanely productive, I'm getting tasks done, I'm whipping through them, especially as of recently, probably because of my new diet that I've cleaned up my diet and stuff like that. I was thinking about the speed at which I executed all of these things at. I did more than I do in days in less than 2 hours. In less than 2 hours. Things that have taken me days, I cooked up in less than 2 hours. This made me realize that if I truly, truly wanted it, I would have it by now. And half-assing it will never get me to my goal. Because the problem is, a lot of times we half-ass shit and we say that, yeah, we want it. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You half-ass it. I'll give you an example. When I first started going to the gym, I was extremely inconsistent. Inconsistent with everything. My training was shit. I wouldn't pull up. I was eating whatever. I was skinny fat. But what happened was that I got tired of always coming back weaker than I was before. Because I got a little bit stronger. And then, oh, I'm off a couple of weeks and boom. I was weaker than I was before. I looked like shit. I felt like shit. And I wasn't moving the weight. That pissed me off to the point where I actually decided to make a change. Cleaned up the diet a bit. Still ate like shit, but it was a little better. Trained intensely, not mild discomforting it. And genuinely went week by week, day by day. I set up a proper schedule and just followed it and just executed. Delayed gratification is very fulfilling because you feel like you are genuinely working towards something, a higher purpose or fulfillment, because you don't see the results immediately, but if you keep stacking the days, eventually you will. And I think that's beautiful, and I really resonate with that. This also got me thinking, if I could replicate the same exact flow state I had today, I can turn my yearly goals into monthly ones. Because seeing results from delayed gratification is so much more fulfilling than getting cheap dopamine off TikTok or something like that. It's so much more fulfilling. You feel a sense of purpose. You feel like you're actually progressing towards something higher, a higher self, your future self. You could call it whatever, but you genuinely feel like you are leveling up in a way that you haven't before. That's exactly what I want to chase. I want to chase the feeling of delayed growth, where you keep stacking days and you don't see the progress immediately, but it stacks up and over time it adds up and you feel better about yourself. You feel closer to your higher self, the better version of you, and you just keep stacking the days. I've recently felt this sense of fulfillment or getting to my best version by cleaning up my diet. Getting in more protein, carbs properly, whatever, eating less calories, just dialing it in. Instead of eating whatever I want, but just under maintenance so I'll lose weight, keeping a high protein, eating clean, and I genuinely just want to look good now, right? I don't want to look like a chud. I don't want to look fluffy. I want to look good. So that's why dial that in, and that is a sign that I am becoming my future self. I'm working towards it. Now, I'm not going to see weight loss or the muscles properly coming in 1 week from now or 2 weeks from now or barely even in a month from now. But if I keep stacking the days, eventually I will get to my goal. That is what I want to chase. I want to have delayed gratification and work hard to actually achieve it.